Noble Drew Ali on the Voice of the Prophet. I don't know, I should make enough copies for everybody to have it, but it's in the humanity.
Right.
The Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, if you have race pride and love your race, join the Moorish Science Temple of America and become a part of this divine movement. Then you will have the power to redeem your race because you'll know who you are and who your forefathers were. Because where there is unity, there is strength. Together we stand, divided we fall. Come, good people, because I, the prophet, sent to redeem this nation from mental slavery, which you now have, need every one of you who think that your condition can be better. Now, the Moors think their condition can be better. I've been in the movement for 25 years. I still think my condition can be better. So if you think your condition can be better, or you know somebody who thinks their condition can be better, and I love standing behind the prophet.
Yeah, keep them up front.
Keep them up front. Join the Moorish Science Temple of America and encourage them to do it. Now, there's a caveat to this. He said this is a field open to strong men and women to uplift the nation and take your place in the affairs of men. If the European and other nations are helping me, why not you? It's your problem. The Negro problem can be solved only as it can, and that is by Moorish, national, and divine movement. If you have a nation, you must have a free national name in order to be recognized by this nation as an American citizen. That's key right there. He said, if you have a nation, you must have a free national name in order to be recognized by this nation as an American citizen. Moorish is our free national name. Islam. Japanese is a free national name. Jamaican, Chilean, Mexican, Brazilian. Those are free national names. You got to have one of those to be recognized as an American citizen, because they're going to put your free national name, which is Moorish, and they're going to put that with American. That's how you recognize as an American citizen. Now, what happens when you get somebody say, I'm black?
Islam.
Well, where's the freedom in black?
Lay it out.
Where's the freedom? I don't know where it is. Like, okay, you say black. Well, show me the black land. Well, where's the black flag? What is the history of the black people? Now, you got somebody to tell you a lot of things, like, you know, well, brother, we come from triple stage darkness. Or you got brothers, well, we the black people of Africa and black people all over the world. Okay, but you said Africa. So now you say Africa, it takes me somewhere. But for some reason you say black, it just don't lead me anywhere. Where can I go when you keep calling me black? I don't know where to go with it. Well, they say the black Egyptians. Okay, Egyptian takes me somewhere. That's what Egypt. Okay, you think of the pyramids, you think about, you know, the Pharaoh, Kemet, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay. What about the black Hebrews? Wait. Black don't get me nowhere, but Hebrews, now we talking about lineage and bloodlines and stuff like that. Now, when you say Hebrew, woo, it feels, I got a chill up my spine. But black doesn't do anything for it. So the prophet said, if you have a nation, you must have a free national name of that nation as to be recognized by this nation as an American citizen. This is what was meant by seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. So seek your Moorish free national name. Moorish is your free national name. Seek that. And once you honor who you are, who your forefathers were, Allah bless you. This is the kingdom of heaven. We're building the kingdom of heaven. Moors all around the country right now on this holy day doing what? Building the kingdom of heaven. But we're not talking about in the sky. Our brother Jesus told us that heaven and hell is not a place to be reached. It's what? It's a state of mind. So when I say Moorish, that state of mind takes you somewhere. Oh, the Moors in Spain, the Moroccan Empire, you know, all different kinds of things, the ancient Moabites, how they ruled Spain and civilized, you know, it takes you somewhere. The free national name, you know, and then okay, if you say you black, where's the flag? Right. The red, black, and green? Right. That ain't it. Mm-hmm. That was Marcus Garvey's logo. Right. That was his flag for his company, right, for the United Negro Improvement Association. Right. So after the Negro got some improvement, the forerunner sat it down for the Negro. He say, there's somebody coming after me, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he's gonna get you right. Somebody coming after me, and he's gonna have what you need. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be able to tell you, you know, who you are, right, and who your forefathers were. Right. That way, when you go up against the United Nations and they say, pick your flag out, you got somewhere to go. Mm-hmm. You can look on that flag chart and they say, okay, this is my flag. It's right, the red flag with a 5-pointed green star in the center. Right. They don't got the Negro, black, and colored flag up there. No. Malcolm X tried to take Garvey's flag into the United Nations, and I give hot honor to the brother Malcolm X. No doubt. Hot honor. But they turned him around with the flag. Mm-hmm. They said, guess what? We can't do nothing with this. Right. You got to get your nationality. Right. What's your free national name? Right. Brother Malcolm Little, brother Malcolm X, brother Malcolm Shabazz. He didn't have an answer for it. He knew. And Khalid Muhammad said, I was a Moor. I don't know if you more saw that. Khalid Muhammad. Mm-hmm. He said, we're Moors. That's what he said. They know. Right. They know who we are. We just don't know who we are. Mm-hmm. So he said, this is what it said by seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. Now, these are the words of the prophet. From the article I just read called The Voice of the Prophet, Moorish. Now, when in 1779, Act 6 says, with us all members must proclaim the nationality, and we are teaching our people that nationality, divine people, they may know that they are part and parcel of this city government, and know they are not Negroes, blacks, colors, or Ethiopians, right? Why did he say that? He said that because 1774 and 1779, a general in 1774 by the name of General George Washington was in Carpenter's Hall on September 5th of 1774. Well, after the Moors were defeated, because we were here too before the Europeans got here too. Right. That's the part of the story they don't want to tell you. All they want to tell you about is the slave ships. We got beat up, the roots, you know. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of that too. Yeah. But they didn't tell us we were already here before the European made his appearance. Right. Islam. So in 1774, the European nations, prophets of the European nations, put these labels on us. Those are 13 colonies. And each colony represented a different nation. Right. A different European nation. Each colony. Right. That's what the prophets about the European nations. So there was a conference. George Washington was a Mason, ancient accepted of Freemason, and they had just started that up in the 1700s, right? You know, and Masonry is not a bad thing when it's done right. Meaning our ancient forefathers were the first builders, the first masons. Jesus Christ told us about the carpenters too, didn't he? Right. Didn't Jesus teach about the carpenters in square? Right. Who brought that? Right. No one had ever released that lesson to the Asiatics in North America except Noble Drew Ali. So you got to understand that the lower self is a reflection of the higher self. So just like George Washington was a Mason in the 13 colonies, and they gathered around the Carpenter's Hall on September 5th of 1774, and they had this big meeting because they had just defeated the Moors, because the Moors were hard to beat. There's Moors that say, George Washington said, I will not tell a lie, I cut down my father's tree. Mm-hmm. Red cherry tree, right? Right. He cut it down. I will not tell a lie. I cut down my father's tree, because he know who told him this. The European know. He know who his father is. So they, after the convention, they closed it out. And at the end of the convention, they met in September, and they were going to meet again in October. And I had this page set aside right now, and I'm going to just read this to you right quick. Now, George Washington was the chairman of the convention. We're talking about Philadelphia, 1774 in September. Chairman George Washington said, just like I'm the chairman of tonight's meeting, so you high stuff, low stuff, it's always the opposite of everything. There's a raising debate on how to perpetuate slavery of the Moors with this statement. If we would agree to take the fezes and turbans off the Moors' heads and remove the sandals from their feet and enforce it with severe punishments, and also swear a death oath between ourselves to religiously and faithfully not allow anyone to teach the Moorish children who they really were or who their forefathers were. And only allow Moorish children to be taught that they were truly Negroes, black people, and colored folks. Don't that sound familiar?
Yeah.
That sounds like Act 6, right?
Yeah.
We talking about 1774.
Right.
George Washington stated that 200 years from today, 1774, so let's just say 1974, right? We can go to 2015. 200 years from today, he done pushed it out a little further too, right?
To perpetuate,
200 years from today, the Moorish people would not know their nationality, nor the national name of their forefathers. Also, they would not know from which land or ancestor they were descended from. Ain't that the case today?
Yeah.
Don't tell the Moors who they are. Because when you know your free national name, it's the spirit that comes about in you, your forefathers. Know what you always said, if you had the spirit of your forefathers, you fear not what you hear or see, but will sacrifice to the utmost of your very life to protect your property and move. So if they know they Moors, you're going to start acting like you a Moor. You're going to stand up a little straight. When the other nations, they sell you different types of things you ain't supposed to have, but they look down on you like, man, who you looking down on? My mothers and fathers are we the founders of civilization.
Yeah.
But Negro can't get you there.
No.
Black can't get you there.
No.
So let's get so we talking about the higher self and the lower self in its balance. George Washington was a Mason. Those in the 13 colonies were Masons. I have nothing against Masonry. I think Masonry is good to build character, depending on if you got the true Masonry, right? No, would you already say, I took all the covers off the secret organization. They tried to bury us, right? The chairman tried to bury us. No, Drew Ali said, Brother Millie, you be our chairman. You be our supreme grand Sheikh chairman. Because everything has something different. So the European used it to hide it. You know, we're going to knock him over the head and blind him, and he's not going to know who we are. And 200 years from now, they still ain't going to know.
Yes.
But Allah blessed us. Allah said it's time. 1913. A man said, come all ye Asiatics of North America and hear the truth about your nationality and birthrights. No, Drew Ali had a chairman too. He was the chairman before the chairman was the chairman. So George Washington here, who was definitely an enemy of the Moors, we can say that. I'm not accusing, that's just what the record states. And then Drew Ali came and raised us up. They thought we would never come away. They thought we would never ever just wake back up. That's why you never hear about Noble Drew Ali in your history books. Don't tell you about Noble Drew Ali. Moors is saying, when the brother Mansour Ball Bey on the stories, do not show a picture with his fez on and don't call him a Moorish American. Why would the European want to do that? Because he knows. They said, George Washington said, a blood oath, don't tell him. A death oath. We will murder you if you tell these Moors who they are. We'll murder you. So that's why the CNN ain't gonna hit. You don't hear on NBC. You ain't gonna hear unless it's something negative. But Moorish Americans have tried to squat in their home and call themselves sovereigns. Now they want to put a Moorish American on that. They get the Asiatics to step away from that. Oh, y'all crazy, y'all sovereign. Y'all say, you don't need a driver's license and all of that. When it comes to Mansour Ball Bey, they're just a black guy, black kid, black teen. Because the black don't take, you know, it hides you. So yeah, we give honor, like I said, we give honor to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Holy Prophet. And we also give honor to the foes. General and later President George Washington and all his descendants. Moors, we never get out this war between the high self and the low self. We've never been out this war. They just mask it. That's why certain organizations that came after Noble Drew Ali, that call themselves black, they get all the funding, they get all the praise, all the media.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going. What you want? You want the Black United Fund? How about the NAACP for the colored people?
Right.
Huh? How about the United Negro not United Negro Fund? You want some Negroes? We need some Negroes.
Right.
We need the colored people.
Right.
Huh? What about the MSTA? No, wait a minute now. You're talking crazy now. Hey, wait a minute. You didn't decorate your feds. Your tassel moves 360 degrees. I don't want you to know nothing about that. But Allah sent us a Savior, Noble Drew Ali, to teach us those things that will help make us better citizens. And then that's another. I got this book, Brother Azim Hopkins, baby.
Yes.
Called "What Your History Books Fail to Tell You." I'm gonna speak with the Supreme Grand Sheikh, and hopefully we can do this on a Sunday school. It depends on if he said yes or no. But it's definitely a good book to have. Because it teaches us our history. And if you notice, Noble Drew Ali said he wants to have the convention moved to September from October. Now, that was the Odd Fellows Convention. That was in September 1774. Then George Washington said we're gonna meet again in October of 1774. Ain't nothing strange about that. Drew Ali is a scientist. This is the Moorish Science Temple of America. The reason why it's only a handful in it, there's only a handful of strong men and women that really have it, that really can take this truth. This truth is kind of tough. You know, it's hard, it's different from anything else. We got our own cultures, we got our own customs. We got our own customs. We got brothers that say, well, you know, we should do it the way the Muslims in the East do it. No. We got our own cultural customs. We got our own heritage. We got our own way that we do this. Our group do it different. Every nation had their own customs and cultural traditions. So they say when the Moorish American cultural tradition, some brothers might decide they want to make salat, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Nobody want me to tell you this. This is ours. Don't that look weird to an Orthodox Muslim? What are you doing, brother? That's not the way we do it. No, correction, that's not the way you do it. We do it this way. Well, brother, you know any Arabic? No, I don't. I don't know none. Hope to find some one day. Oh, I hope to learn it. I'm saying I hope to learn it. But right now, if I spoke it, many people wouldn't get the idea of what I was talking about.
Yes.
Of course.
That's not our cultural way. See, we doing Islam the way Noble Drew Ali taught it to us, and how it can be adopted to American life. Now people think American, they think European. European didn't just build this by himself. He wouldn't even get over here if it wasn't for us. We showed him how to get over here. This belongs to us, or even more, just as much as do the European.
No doubt.